Hello, and a very sunny, pleasant, warm evening. Welcome to you all. That was a that was a sentence and a half.
It was a sentence and a half, but Jack's back.
I'm back! Yay! Last week I was off doing something, and you had a great opportunity to look at some scratch and microbits, didn't you, with our special guest Luke?
We did, and it was a lot of fun. It followed the usual Technolive style of chaos at first, mainly because my microbit was not cooperating for reasons that I don't remember why, but in the end we did have success. But there was a horrible moment where Luke thought, bless him, that he was going to have to try and do it somehow through his microbit and then show us through me in some way how it was working.
Oh,
But
goodness.
thankfully, the microbit did decide to cooperate, and we did have success, which was good.
Well,
So,
it wouldn't be a Technolive without chaos and technical difficulties.
no, of course not. I mean, it has to. It has to happen. It has to happen.
Well, hopefully we're going to take a step back from chaos today.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a long, long week.
Yes, same. So
And the warm weather, but also the rainstorm last night. It's just
the rainstorm last night came this morning here.
interesting.
So it was torrential rain when I was driving into university this morning, which was not pleasant. But it's now passed, and we now, well, I wouldn't. It's sunny, but there's also a lot of kind of lingering grey cloud, which it doesn't bode well. But it's currently sunny, so we'll stick with that.
Well, yeah, I hope it sticks around. But certainly last night, it was. Put it this way: I'm operating on 4 hours sleep right now.
Oh, so it was pretty.
Oh, it was intense. I had to check around to make sure that my house wasn't flying off.
Oh, okay. That's always that's normally quite a bad sign for how bad the weather is when you
Yeah.
have to check your house.
But yeah, my original plan for today was to do a really cool Make Code Arcade thing.
Uh-huh.
Show us something I've been working on for a bit, but I'm just too tired today.
No, that is fair.
So I thought we'd play the game I played to relax,
Good
which
idea.
doesn't make sense because it's a really stressful game.
Yeah, but that's the whole point, isn't it, though? Because the stress of games is what detracts you from the stress of life.
That sounded very deep.
It is
Very
very
profound.
Deep. It was very deep and profound, but it's what they say. I mean, it's something that I think I might have learned it from one of my university modules, actually, was that people like the stress of games because it's a distraction from real life stress. Because you're not really stressed when you're playing a game, are you? In the sense of, well, unless you're angry with it because you can't finish a boss battle or whatever.
No, you kind of get the emotions of
Yeah.
stress, but your body knows that it's safe,
It's safe, yeah,
and you're
it's
just sat in a sofa or on a
exactly.
chair.
So you're not thinking about real life woes. You're focused on, I can't finish this bit of game, or this bit of game is really scary. Like I tried to play Alien Isolation once.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I didn't get very far because I couldn't cope.
Yeah, that's not an advert for the game to anyone who's listening.
No, it is not an advert for the game. Other games are available, and it is actually a very, very good game.
Yeah.
I just couldn't cope with the horror aspect of it. It was too much for me. But I've watched people play it and think it's a fantastically put together game. It is really well developed. It's just very scary.
Yeah, well, hopefully there's not going to be any scares in this one. Yeah, this game. I'm going to put the music on now, and whilst I'm getting it loaded up, would you mind checking the
Yes, I
volumes
will.
on that? Because
just in case there's echo, you might get some echo. But...
no, the music's weird, so I can't really tell whether or not it's too loud or anything. Please feel free to let us know in chat. Yeah, this game is called Wilmot's Warehouse. And this is not an advertisement for the game. There are other games available. But this one's all about organising a warehouse. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. And we'll do normal mode. I have completed it before, but I am not in any way prepared for expert mode. So yeah.
The audio sounds fine to me.
Oh, marvellous.
Ooh. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so this is me. I'm Wilmot. Tiny little happy face moving around the screen. And yeah, we're in training at the moment. There we are. Nice big smile. And a lot of this game is all about picking up objects. If I go next to this banana and pick it up, I can now drag it around. And I'm going to put it in the goal. There we are. Oh, we've got some horseshoes now. So I'm going to pick up all of these. And you do have a limit of how much you can pick up at any one point. So that's why I'm straining to put the horseshoes in the horseshoe box. Now, I'm going to drop one of them. Oh, it's all gone wrong now. Yeah, nice. And yeah, what this game is about, we'll see on the next page, is all about organising things. And I thought that's why it's a cool thing to cover on Technolive, because, well, believe it or not, a lot about working with computers is just organising stuff well.
Well, it is, and about being structured. A lot of it is about, in a way, for people who were in the Wednesday Technoclub, you'll know about decomposition.
Oh, yeah.
And breaking the problem down into little chunks and being organised with it and structuring what you do. Essentially, that's what we're, I guess, doing today in the broadest of terms. We're being organised.
Very much, yeah. So if anyone watching has seen one of our Technocamp's workshops, because of course that's what Technocamp's does best. We go into schools and we, get rid of double maths or something, and instead we teach something pretty cool. Mm-hmm. One of the things we do teach is computational thinking. Mm-hmm. And part of that is things like pattern recognition, which, you mentioned decomposition. Pattern recognition is another one of these. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give you a challenge, Dan.
Oh, okay.
So I've got two categories on the screen. I've got winter and hats.
Oh, but it's a winter hat.
And we've got a bobble hat. Which pattern do you think that matches closest, winter or hats?
To me, I would have said hats.
Well, let's see what Juan thinks. Ooh, interesting.
Because it's a hat.
Yeah, but the trouble is there's no right or wrong answer.
Well, exactly, because it's a hat. But to me, you see, my way of thinking of that is, there's a hat, right? It's a hat. You could wear a hat, a bobble hat in the summer. You don't have to, obviously, and very few people do.
Yeah.
But it's still a hat. It's not specifically devoted to winter.
Anyway, I'm going to deliver these items. Is the audio still right?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, I have to turn it way down in my ear to be able to work out if it works here.
Seems fine.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so basically there's your instructions, and all you have to do is organise a warehouse. It's like working for Amazon.
Oh, like working for Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon is a very I know it's Amazon. But
other soul-destroying companies that ruin this economy, ruin this world, are available. Although that's slander. So allegedly, Amazon are terrible.
Allegedly. Other soul-destroying brands are available. They have got. It is impressive how, and I mean this isn't something that's unique to Amazon either. But how they're able today, because of modern technology and things, to get your items from their warehouses, wherever those warehouses may be.
I think there's actually a really big one down by me in Swansea.
Oh, is there? Interesting. Well, to your door in, well, sometimes less than 24 hours. Now, that's not, like I say, something that's unique to Amazon. You know, other brands can do that, but it's more just because of the developments in technology and the speed of things. I just think it's amazing how you can order something and it be with you sometimes the same day.
Yeah, it does come at the expense of a lot of workers.
It does. So it is very yeah.
Anyway, I'm organising the deliveries that we've received in this warehouse, and I'm just talking through what I think my decision is because we have to organise this ourselves.
Okay.
So I've got here a little stack. You know, this area I think is all about pets.
Yeah,
that looks like a name tag on a collar.
On a collar.
That's obviously a pet bowl. Maybe that's a cat scratching post.
Oh.
But you don't know. That's the problem. You have to work it out yourself.
I'd have said that looks like a golf ball.
Oh, so maybe... Yeah, it looks like a golf ball going into the flag.
Yeah.
But maybe there will be more sports items in the future where that's going to fit better. Either way, over on the left here I've got toys. And... Oh, marbles should probably go there. I know, we've got a lot to sort out. And you have to chop and change it all the time. So this one's obviously a paintbrush. So I'm going to have a DIY section. That's a
and
toy.
you're timed as well.
Oh, yeah, crumbs, forgot about that. Okay, that's a toy. Now we have to actually, deliver items to the workers.
Okay.
So hang on, let me go up here and see what they're after. Okay, so he wants one of these. Pet bowl. So yeah, the more stars they have underneath them, the more I have to... the more important their request is.
I see, okay.
And the more money back I get. Not money, the more performance stars I get.
Okay.
And once I'm done, I can click on the clock to finish. But I can also use the extra time to finish anything I didn't manage to. Like, where would you classify this shooting star?
Yeah, that's a really
It's not a toy.
one.
It's not DIY. It's not anything to do with pets. I think it's in its own place.
Yeah, it could be, maybe, in the future, something to do with, like art or paintings or...
Maybe.
But, that's a long shot.
Anyway, I've lost a performance star because I didn't get there soon enough. 10 stars, not too bad. And the best bit? We get more products. So, we got a cricket bat. Paintbrush. What do they call those big things in curling?
Oh.
The things that they slide along the ice.
Oh. I will find out.
And we also get a horseshoe.
Let me have a Google.
Anyway, I'm a veteran of this game, so I know that the best thing to do is to organise this list of products to kind of match where you think they should go in the warehouse. So I put my I put toys around about the middle.
Is it the things that they slide along the ice?
Yeah.
Well, they apparently stones or rocks.
Oh.
Apparently. Curling stones. Yeah, those things are the things that they slide by the looks of it. Yeah, they're called curling stones.
That's slightly more boring than I was expecting.
So, sorry, I missed what you were doing there now. So you're...
I'm organising what we got.
Ah, okay.
So I think you're right. I think that is a golf post, not a sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there is a sport, not a golf post.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to make a new sport area to go with our cricket stump.
And curling stone thingy.
Oh no, I had DIY down there, so maybe sport should be in pin. Yeah, so if over on the top left is where the service hatch is, where people come for their deliveries. Over on the left rather. So it's kind of trouble is with this game, it all has to make sense in your brain first.
Yeah.
And it very much isn't.
What's that lamp thing that looks like a boat on top of orange? Is it a speaker?
Where are we looking?
It's like a white thingy with an orange circle in the middle of it and a purple base, and it's resting on top of like an orange hill with a blue background. You've put it next to the dog chain, the dog tag.
Oh, this one? I'm pretty sure that's a dog bowl. Yeah, a water bowl.
No, not that one. Sorry, the other one. That was okay. It's now next to. Sorry, the stream's catching up. It's next to the paintbrush now.
Ah, this one. I think that's a spray can. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yes, I can see that now. Yeah, I see it.
Anyway, curling's definitely a big sport, so that should go in the sporty area. The star, we still have no idea what that is.
No, I don't know what that is.
And then the horseshoe. So if we were to have shoes, this could technically go in a shoe category. Because it's a shoe for horses. There's also an old-fashioned toy, because they'd throw horseshoes at a stick in the ground and try and hook it around.
It's also related to animals because it's a horse, but it's also related to sports because of...
You see, when I think of horseshoe, I think of the game Horseshoe, so I think it's going to go in the toy area.
Yes, okay. Good shout.
Double check these. So I've got boomerang, snooker ball, marble, spinning top, stud. You know what? Sometimes it's just best to go back to work and work it out from there. Also, you can go into fun zone. This happens for no reason.
I'm waiting to see what this is.
I don't understand it. It's cool. Just random.
Let's see. Come on, Fun Zone.
Oh, the stream's being slow today. No idea why that's happening.
Oh, okay, we're going into Fun Zone. No, we're not yet. We're still going. Okay, we're going to Fun Zone. Oh my. Oh boy.
Anyway, I'll put
How is this fun? If anything, this is more stressful because it's ruining the disorganization for a short period.
Speaking of stress, we got more deliveries coming in with our new products. What have we got? Ooh, lots of paintbrushes. Okay, so I know they go in this area. I also forgot I can't rotate yet. Put these. Horseshoes. Where did we decide horseshoes go?
We put them with toys.
Oh, yeah, that makes much more sense. Well, it makes sense to me, that's the problem. But what I organise into my categories may not be the same categories for everyone.
Any paintbrushes.
Many paintbrushes. Also, we've got some cricket and some curling. And I keep picking these up from the wrong angle. Marbles. Actually, I can pick up all of these because they're all going the same place. Oh no, that's too much weight. Okay, so we got And that's a toy. Ah, I had these over here, didn't I? That makes no sense. It's all gone to chaos already. Oh.
Oh, he's struggling.
Believe me, I used to play this to calm down and relax. I don't know why.
He was struggling to move those things then.
Yeah. No, you can only carry 6. You can upgrade it, but...
Oh, I've seen what you mean by the chaos now. Oh, no.
Oh, we got pet tags, but I'm getting them from the wrong angle. There we are.
No, I can see why you would play this to de-stress. I mean,
It's organising.
Tense. Yeah.
And for some people, organising is quite a relaxing thing to do.
Yeah.
It kind of, you're trying to sort out all the chaos of what's happened during the day.
I like organising. I mean, I think it's a lot of fun. It helps me to understand life. Because it's all sometimes a bit stressful when you're not quite sure what you're doing and why you've got things happening when they're happening, and but when you break it all down into little chunks and you go,
oh, we got the service hatch again.
Have you, Jack, you've got 2 of the golf balls in the pet zone.
Have I? Oh no, I forgot about those. Luckily, we are coming up to a bit which makes it a lot easier. We need pet tags. I shouldn't be doing these one at a time. I should be optimizing what I do and doing as many as I can at once. So I'm not doing lots of trips backwards and forwards. But looks like we have to. And then we get all our stars. And more products, yay! We got light bulb? I no idea. Film from a camera. The Death Star. And I have no idea what that is.
Hang on, it's...
Hat? Beard?
I will let you know once I see it. We are still... You've just put your service stars in. So...
I think it might be ice cream?
Right, I'm having a look. Here we go.
I don't know.
Light bulb. Oh no, Jack, that's bubbles.
Is it bubbles? Oh, of course. Blowing a bubble.
Bubbles, camera film.
So that goes with toys.
That's, okay, I'd have said light bubbles, camera film, Pokemon ball.
Oh, I see.
Don't know about the little thing that looks, apologies for being crude, but like a little poo emoji.
I didn't want to say. I was going to be polite and say ice cream or... maybe it's a wig. Maybe it's hair.
Oh, it could be.
Either way, that's what we've been given, and we have to decide what on earth this is. And where does it go?
I do think that's Pokemon ball, though.
So you think that maybe should go in toys?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Okay, we'll put it in the toys category.
Or is it maybe... Because it looks like something, not the Death Star, but the Death Star, but not the Death Star. Pokemon ball. I'm going to Google this. Pokemon ball.
Now this thing, which looks a bit like a hair.
Oh, maybe it's not actually.
I think it definitely will have a category in the future, but maybe for now, put it in pets because it kind of reminds me of a hairball.
Yeah. I'd keep that Pokemon ball thing in toys for now because it's not a Pokemon ball, but it looks like it. So let's do that.
I also wonder if we need a new category for the film canister in case there's technology coming up.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I don't know. I've played this, but all of the items are randomized. So you might get some that you recognize. So I recognize the spinning top and the curling stone and the DIY things down on the right. But the rest of them I just don't recognise because they didn't turn up first time I play through.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a challenge every time. Anyway, let's go and deal with what we've been given. Camera snapped down there. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, we got lots of Death Stars. Another reason I like this game, and I think it's a fun thing to show off on Technolive, is I teach a lot of game design as part of my job. And a lot of people get very worried that they're not very good at drawing stuff.
Yeah.
And they're not very good at doing the visual parts of games. But I think games like this kind of prove otherwise because it's a very minimalistic colour scheme. So it's all black and white, except for the products. And it's all squares, and it's not very, it's not very graphically intensive. It doesn't. No. It's not a really fancy game with lots of. You don't need a beefy computer. And when it comes to games, I think people get carried away thinking, "Oh no, my game must look the absolute best it should, or no one will play it." And I think that's not true because you get things that are a little bit quieter and a little bit softer, like this.
Oh, you don't have to be, incredible graphics only possible to process on a, RTX 3000 series
that we put in our potato computer last time.
You don't need graphics like that to make a good game. Sure, they can make games good, and if that's what you need to make your game what it is, then fair. That's what you need. Games like a modern day. One of my all-time favorite PlayStation games, from PlayStation 4, Uncharted 4 and Uncharted Lost Legacy, which I can't remember if that's the fourth one or if there's the fifth one, might be called something else. I can't remember now. But either way, whichever, the Uncharted 4 and Uncharted 5, they're aesthetically very, very, very pretty. And that, to me, is what kind of made the game, But that's
they were produced by Naughty Dog. And Naughty Dog have always been about getting the very best possible graphics.
Exactly. So that's their niche.
That's how they do it.
That's how they do it. But then, you think back to, okay, albeit times have changed now with Tomb Raider, but early Tomb Raider, from the PlayStation 1, from 1996, the graphics, because of limitations in hardware, were not great. Lara's face was just a single polygon. And,
and you'd be attacked by a T-Rex that had about 3 pixels for a face.
3 pixels. But that doesn't make it any less fun.
No. And a lot of people forget that about games. It's not just about how good they look, it's how fun they are to play.
Exactly.
Or not necessarily fun, because that's another thing. People think a game must only be about having fun. Sometimes you play a game to feel sad.
Well, yeah.
Or sometimes you play a game to, play a good story.
Well, exactly. And, if that's what you're going for, you don't need to be... I'm terrible at drawing, but then again, just because if you're not good at drawing, or if that's what you feel you're weakest at, if you work for a big game development company, it's improbable that you will be assigned that specific role if it's not your strength.
Exactly.
Because there are other people who like doing that thing, so you will get put suited to your strengths, in a role that matches your strengths.
Anyway, we get a very deep conversation here.
We are having deep conversations.
I've always wondered, I think we can make a good podcast out of Technolive if we get distracted and go off on one. But we finished 3 weeks work, 3 weeks of 3 months of. We've done some work, and now we get to spend our stars.
On financial, we've ended a financial quarter. My goodness.
So that's 3 months, isn't it? because it is a quarter of the year.
Of the year, yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to upgrade to rotate, and I'm also going to upgrade my how much I can carry. And yeah, we can do dashes and all that, but we don't have enough stars for that.
You're doing a council, Jack. And spending at the end of the year.
Exactly. But now, now we can rotate things around, which is what I was struggling with, because that's what I was used to when I was playing the game. But we also get to do stock take now.
Oh.
So stock take means you get a massive delivery. Oh, look how many curling stones there are.
Have you ever worked a stock take?
Oh, thankfully not. No, when
oh boy.
When I think my first job was working in a kitchen, doing as a waiter.
Ah, okay.
So I never had to. Thankfully, I never had to suffer retail.
I thankfully only ever worked in one of my jobs, which I will not specify the company for. You had to do a monthly, I think it was, stock take.
Ugh.
You had to do a mini one every week on the high selling items, if you know what I mean. And then you had to do a big one, a whole stock one at the end of every month. So you used to dread being on the close for that one, because you knew that if you weren't done counting, you'd still be there counting until you'd counted every packet of X product. Something and every slice of bread, and yeah.
And what, every slice of bread?
Oh yeah, for making toast, you needed to make sure that you had the correct amount of bread.
Oh my goodness!
In the stock, yeah.
Wow.
Honestly, crazy. Well, you wouldn't think it, but yeah. So that is a stock take. It's a.
And not a fun experience.
No, definitely not. No. And you're just presented with a spreadsheet just filled with boxes that you need to fill in.
Oh, spreadsheets.
Yeah, well, it's not even a spreadsheet. It's just a very long list. Oh, they might have changed since I left, but back then it was a lot of things.
Back in my day, we didn't have any of those.
Back in my day?
We didn't have any of them there fancy spreadsheets.
No.
Anyway, what I'm doing here, and what I think is going to make life a lot easier, is I've given myself some rules for categorizing things. So I've got my categories, but I got a rule that I'm making stacks of them, but I'm making the stacks no more than 6 long.
Right.
And that way, if I get more items, more than 6, I just shuffed? That's not a word.
It is now.
I just move everything down and put a new column in. So it means I'm not... Because the problem is, you need walkways in a warehouse. And if you start moving products into the walkways, then you're
going to have a health and safety crisis on your hands.
I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue in a video game. But you're also going to start colliding with things when you don't want to.
Yeah.
And things are going to start getting in your way. So, I could leave this snooker ball on the end, because I got 6, and then 1 more for the 7. But if I had something on the other side, that only gives you a tiny gap to get through the middle. Which means that I might end up causing problems.
Yeah, and you don't want that.
So I'm going to put it on a next...
That's a lot of curling stones.
Before today, we had no idea what the things were called in curling, but now we've just got far too many to handle.
We just have too many.
Too many curling stones.
Why so many? Why? Who's buying them?
Well, this is where the game's being mean.
Yeah.
Because it starts throwing ridiculous amounts of certain products at you.
Yes.
But in such high amounts that no one will buy them.
Yep.
Because that's how Amazon works.
Well, yeah.
If lots of people are buying sunglasses, they'll put lots of sunglasses in their warehouse. If no one's buying sunglasses, Then what do you do if you've got all those sunglasses? You have to put them somewhere.
Exactly.
And it gets to a point that some companies which operate warehouses even got to the point of throwing real working products away just because there's not enough room in the warehouse.
Which is terrifying.
It's not great for the environment.
No, but also, things. It's also a case of, thinking of recent events that have happened. Sometimes the demand is too great for...
Oh, yeah. No one can buy a PlayStation 5 at the moment.
No one could get petrol or diesel.
Oh, yeah, that was even more terrifying.
That was scary.
There's me thinking about the PlayStation 5 and actually thinking about the thing that keeps the whole country with food.
That things were touch and go.
Yeah.
So, we have had success. The service hatch is open, I see.
Yeah, and I'm just delivering my items.
Really? 3 curling stones? That's it?
But of course now it means it's messed up all my organisation, so I have to do a quick fix of everything. So this can go back there now, and now I can shuft back up.
Ah, yes.
So it's a constantly changing place.
Going to shuft up the What's-It-Mahooly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why they just don't put a sale on curling stones.
Well, that's what would happen. That's why places have sales in the first place. Sales not only get people through the door, but it gets a way of getting rid of bad product.
Mm-hmm.
Like many years ago. Oh, by the way, we've got some new items.
Oh, wonderful.
Security camera. I think that's probably going to go in technology, bit like with the film reel.
For the film, yeah.
We got another toy. We got a yo-yo. We got a very angry-looking axe. I would consider that to be in DIY, maybe.
Let's see.
Along with a paint bucket.
That's probably DIY. Is that a yo-yo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you think it's something else.
The only other thing I thought it was, but the angle is too wrong and the middle bit is too thin, is a Segway. As in one of those ones with the big handle on it. But I would think it's definitely a yo-yo.
Yeah, considering that it goes along, kind of fits with the theme.
Is that an axe?
I'm pretty sure that's an axe.
Yeah, I think so. It is an axe. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to be anything in the fun zone.
Oh.
Anyway. Yeah, and now we got 3 minutes to sort out and remember what categories we decided on. What were we talking about before the new products, though?
I remember you saying many years ago.
Yeah. Many years ago, I went to a cafe, just, local cafe somewhere. I won't name any names. And I overheard... Oh, we got one too many of those. I overheard the owner talking to the cooks in the back and the waiters, saying they had too many chocolate mousses.
Okay.
And and I overheard the owner saying, "Could you promote the mousse?" Sorry, I don't know why that's so funny to me. Promote the moose. I'm just thinking of the animal. No, just an advert for the moose. No, but yeah, I thought I'd be kind because I had a nice meal and I liked the atmosphere of the place. Mm-hmm. And I thought I'd be kind and I'd help them out and I'd have the moose. And I got the moose. And it was really dry and terrible.
Oh no!
Because it was old.
Dry moose.
Yeah, it was old, and that's why I was trying to get rid of it because it was near the end of it. How good it tastes.
Oh.
And it had gone really dry and hard, and it was. A moose is meant to be light and fluffy. But no, this was not.
Oh gosh, a dry moose. Oh man. No one wants a dry mousse. Oh well.
Or maybe that's what the unidentified hair piece is that we got as one of our products. It's dry mousse.
Oh, maybe. Yes, maybe it is.
Anyway, we've not got much long left on this delivery, and I'm still struggling with all these products. Pet bowl. We've not had a pet bowl for a long time. And these are all sports, so I'm going to take them all at once. Yeah, so stressful, non-stressful game.
I think it's relatively... I don't think it's stressful. I think what makes it stressful is the timer. But I wouldn't say that it's stressful.
Well, you're not playing it.
I'm not playing it, and we're in the early stages still, really.
Oh, you should see it when the whole warehouse is full.
Exactly. I think that's when it starts to get a bit much. So I'm going to say yes, stressful game.
Oh. The trouble is, I'm trying to get as fast as possible, so I'm even turning around too early, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think we're into stock take now, again.
Again.
Let's see what new products we get there. We got... Oh, a coffin!
Oh, wonderful.
That's nice.
Oh, that's
Can we get a star? Oh, crumbs. Do you remember that toy? That's the metal things in a cross shape.
Oh, Jacks?
Yeah, I think that's what these are.
Let's have a look.
Either that or the Scottish flag.
Let's have a look. The coffin. The star must obviously go with the shooting star.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's got to be Jack's.
We got a pet bed. We got the star. Oh, I'm trying to do this on a Xbox 360 gamepad, which is the one known for having the worst D-pad.
Oh, it is very...
So that's why I'm doing the whole zigzag, because I'm just trying to go right. It's
not a great D-pad there.
No. Quick question.
Yes. Coffin?
Where does a coffin go? Well, it doesn't go in DIY, because I don't think anyone makes our own coffin.
I mean, have we got more categories available?
Unless it's not a coffin, and it's in fact curtains.
Oh.
Because that also looks like curtains, doesn't it?
It does look like curtains.
I mean, curtains is a happier thing to think about.
Let's go with that.
But where would you put curtains?
Home DIY?
I guess so.
That'd be the nearest thing, right?
Maybe? Of course, we're doing this all this way. What's to stop me doing it by the colour of the background? Like, I could have the blues up in one area and the yellows down in the other, and that would also work.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But then again, I don't know, it's hard. Unless we should just go into the fun zone and then boundaries don't matter anymore.
Well, no. I mean, it doesn't matter what your brain... It's about what your brain thinks is best here.
Well, at the moment, what's going on the screen is a visual representation of my brain.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm much better at recognizing the images than I am recognizing the colors. But we'll see.
Yeah, same.
If we get another load of new products in, we'll see that sometimes the products just defy... Oh, hello. Okay, so we're talking to our boss. Splendid work, Wilmot. You are now stocking 28 out of 200 products. In recognition of your hard work, I have added a new motivational poster to the warehouse.
Oh, that's nice.
Yay! We won a motivational poster. Always lift with your legs, not with your back.
That's not motivational.
Thanks, CJ. Anyway, we said curtains, didn't we? Not coffin.
We did.
Also, why is Battle Axe in in DIY?
Did we decide that was its nearest fit?
I think it's kind of like a tool, isn't it?
It's a tool.
And horseshoe we said was toy. Oh, sorry, my brain's gone. I'm thinking of food.
It was that moose.
I can't stop thinking about that moose. No. My brain has definitely gone.
It's Thursday evening. There's one more day of the week to go.
One more day. I'm in a school tomorrow morning.
Oh, so you've got... I mean, that's good. But
it's good, but also an early start.
Yeah.
You kids, you get it far too... School starts far too early, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Like, who's up at ridiculous 7 o'clock?
I know. It's far too early. But my day technically starts at 11 tomorrow. But it does mean that's also not really the case, though, because I do need to be up and doing work beforehand. Excuse me as I yawn.
It's that kind of day. It's excused.
There goes the pet water bowls.
Oh, I've put golf in pet. Again. You won't believe how many times I mix up having a pet and playing golf. Anyway, I'm going to put that one there. Not both of those, please, Wilmot. Thank you. And golf. That's a mess. There we are. Much neater. Although this needs to be sorted. And that should probably go on to the next row. Oh, too late. The service hatch is open.
Service hatch is opened.
Right, what we got? Paint bucket and thing. What would you call that? Paint roller?
Yeah, paint roller.
Oh, I'll also take 2 stars whilst I'm here. Optimize my journey. Anyway, curling and pets. I should have probably gone straight back to pets for that. Oh well. And billiard ball or snooker ball.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. We only lost 1 star then.
Okay.
Oh. And we're into the stock take.
Oh, wonderful.
See, this is why I think this game's relaxing. Because it isn't, and it's very stressful. But then you get to the stock take and you just relax immediately. And I think that's tricking your brain into thinking you're relaxing.
Yes.
Anyway, we've now got more options to delete stuff if we need to. But that requires more stars. Let's see what product we get. Oh yeah, and I can boost now. And this is the best bit of the game. Look at Wilmot's face as I boost. It's just the happiest face. It's excellent. Oh, we got lots of ice cream. Or mousse.
Let me have a look. Oh, wow. Yeah, he is really happy.
Ooh, and we got lots of... I wasn't expecting the toys category to be this huge.
It has grown exponentially.
Massively so. I should have got the weight upgrade, actually. You know, so if I could carry more stuff. Because, yeah, we got the blowing bubbles again as well. You know, I think I'm going to have to update my rule and go to 7 long things. Because otherwise I'm going to be putting these water pistols on 3 rows.
Yeah. There's a lot of water pistols.
And a lot of bubbles as well. And trouble is, no one's ordering them.
They're a right nuisance.
See, that's another thing. That's why crowdfunding is so popular now. Because it used to be, when you wanted to make a product, you make, I don't know, 100,000 of them, and just hope people buy them.
Yeah.
And if they don't buy them, then you lose all that money. But now with crowdfunding, people kind of sign up to buy something before you've made it.
Well, yes.
So it's kind of almost cheating. Not cheating, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Anyway, that bowl can go there now. No one's ordered a dog tag in a while. Anyway, let's see what the poster says. I don't know why, but I just love that really sad trumpet that plays whenever you view the posters.
I need to hear this trumpet. Hang on. I'm going to just see when you get to the poster, I'm going to click unmute.
Whilst you're doing that, I think it's time to end the stock take and see how we go. Hang on, did we get curling stones? That one, yeah, doesn't belong there.
Oh no.
The sad trumpet. 2 bubbles. Drop that one. And then 3 tags. Okay, that's the stars dealt with. Now we got these ones. Sometimes you get really lucky and you get ones that are right next to each other. Oh, also you can't dash when you've got products. That's an annoying one to find. Ooh. Ow. Oh. Sorry, I say this is a relaxing game, but ow, my back.
Oh,
I'm just holding myself so tensely. Anyway, where were we?
There we are.
Ooh! What on earth is that? We got dog bone, archery target, oven glove?
I'm just having a look.
Oven glove.
Stand by for the stream. Okay, here we go.
So dog bone I know for a fact is going in pets. Oven glove I guess is DIY? Kind of?
Oh, I don't know what that first one is.
And an archery target. Archery is definitely a sport.
I would say boxing glove, Jack.
Oh, so maybe that should go with archery.
Boxing glove archery. So maybe put those with sports?
Well, it makes sense because we've got lots of room in sports.
I don't know what that hot thing is. It looks like a juicer of some kind.
I wondered if it was Noah's Ark, maybe?
Oh.
But it'd be a bit weird to have a religion category. Should we just put it in DIY for now?
Yeah, let's throw it in DIY.
Yeah. If in doubt, DIY.
I think we sound like a proper retail manager here now. What should we do with this? Just shove it in DIY for now.
We've got 500 walrus polishing kits. We can't sell that as cookware, can we?
No.
DIY, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, we got lots of DIY in this one. Although that rotate tool is coming in really handy. No, put that there. Put that there. There we are. We got what's the word? Rhythm. That's the one.
Yes.
Oh, didn't want to pick up the star. Sorry, got all quiet. I'm concentrating.
No, it's fine. I was just going to say we're down to
last couple of minutes.
Last couple of minutes there. Already.
Nose. Ooh. Got me thinking about dinner now. Do you have anything nice planned for dinner?
I believe it's a pie.
Ooh, what kind?
I'm not sure.
I haven't had a pie in years.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's just
pie.
It's just not something I usually go for because all the effort of making the pastry and or rolling out the pastry, but still.
I believe that. I mean, I will admit it is a store-bought pie. I'm not gonna. I won't beat about the bush and lie and say.
I don't really have many options for store-bought pies. You see?
Well, no, of course not.
Being vegetarian.
Vegetarian, yeah.
So it's usually just a variation of. There's not really any vegetarian pies, is there, in general? Not any well-known named ones. Maybe leek and potato pie?
Yeah,
is that a thing?
I guess leek and potato. Otherwise, you just have to default to like a quiche, which isn't a pie.
But then again, leek potato is an odd one because it's a pie, it's also a soup, it's also a sausage. Did you get Glamorgan sausages?
Yes.
Oh, now, you said that one was a boxing glove earlier. I'm certain that's an oven glove.
Okay.
Because I've got this colourful thing. I don't know. Anyway, I think we've come close to our time anyway, and I don't want even attempt at deciding where on earth a nuke goes as a category.
Okay.
Or whether a cat's tooth goes, or a penguin. But anyway, I hope everyone's enjoyed this low-energy look at life.
Oh, perhaps the tooth was meant to go with the coffin, like a Dracula.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway. Well, that's been Wilmot's Warehouse. Other games are available.
Yes,
but in my personal opinion, it's a nice one to unwind to. At least it makes you think you're unwinding, whereas in fact you're actually hurting your back because of all the stress trying to make the deliveries in time. But anyway, I don't think we've got anything to announce, have we?
No. Half term next week, but Technolive resuming.
Yeah, and if it isn't, we just won't be on. So
yeah.
As always, the best way to keep track of whether we're doing anything, which we most certainly are, probably every Thursday, 4:30, is to subscribe.
Well, yes, and ring that notification bell.
Oh no, you said the words.
I did, but I was told by that I have to say it.
Yeah, it's the law of YouTube that you have to.
I've been told by several people that I need to say ring the notification bell just because. So I'm ringing. Everyone rings that notification bell, please.
Yeah. But,
be notified of all our new content.
Yeah, if you want notifications. If not, pop in and subscribe, and you get to see. We always schedule our videos an hour to half an hour before, so you get to see if we are doing anything. Or 5 minutes before if I've made a mistake, as I usually do. Because I have to do all the Photoshop and stuff. Anyway, that's it from us. I have been here.
We've been present. Maybe not all there, but we've been present.
Anyway, to go home, think of moose, think of pies. Yes. Good night, everyone. Cheerio.
Good night.